morning, everybody. My name is Roger from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and you're watching Trucker Josh Vlogs. Have a good day.
1.3 kilometers. Turn left on Wenzel Street, then turn left.
Have a good day, everybody.
Not yet, Diesel. Not yet. Back on your seat. Back on your seat. Come on, don't jump the gun. Good boy. Back on your seat, you stay. Back on your seat. Sit, stay. I just served his breakfast. It's the wet food that he gets in the morning. He's super excited. We're gonna go outside though, okay? He's got good self-control though, eh? He wants it so bad. He won't go until I tell him. Yeah, let's go outside first, okay? Let's start the morning off right and drain everything first. Okay? Come. Careful. Ooh, it's another hot one out here in North Carolina. North Carolina, you're killing me with your heat. And I like it. Woo! Alright, so here we are in sunny southern United States. North Carolina, like I was saying. We're headed up to Indiana right now. We're gonna go pick up a different trailer there. That trailer is taking us home, back up to Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. So we got 3 days of driving ahead of us, 3 full days of driving. So I got a good sleep now. I unloaded at the customer first thing in the morning today at like 6 in the morning, and then I went back to bed to get a few more winks in. Is that what you call it? A few more winks? I went to bed again anyways, because I like sleeping so much. Now we're headed to Indiana. Got full tanks of fuel. Fueled them up yesterday. Completely rested up. Got the Weasel right here to guide me. Diesel, you ready to go? Hey! Hey, don't you want your food? Did you forget about it already? Probably forgot about it already. He's like me. Can't remember anything for longer than 10 seconds. Hey! Hey! Someone's talking to you over here, man. Alright, well, I'm leaving without you. Alright? See you later. See you later, bud. I'm going without you. You want your food now? Oh, that looks delicious, man. That looks delicious. You're making me jealous here. You're making me hungry. Oh my. Good boy. You deserve it. You deserve it. Alright, without further ado, let's get our butts back on the road. We got a full day ahead of us. We won't quite make it to our trailer switcheroo thing in Indiana today yet, but we're hoping to get as close as possible. So we should be able to do the little switcheroo tomorrow morning and then book it home. You know how I am about my route home. We don't stop for much. We give her. I feel the need to touch on my video that I made a few weeks ago talking about, that's when we snuck across the border, right? And I was talking about, blabbing on and on about college and how I was just memorizing and reciting, right? And I had really nothing to talk about that day, so I was rambling on about it, and I should clarify things. I cut a lot out of it because I was rambling on, and I cut a few key parts out of there that I should have left in there after reading the comments. I can understand why I got the response that I did from a lot of people. I don't want to downplay college degrees. I said that in the video. I left that in there. I checked. What I should have also said is that college degrees can be very valuable for you. You know, you can't become an engineer without going to college, without going to university. You can't become a doctor without going to college, without going to university. College degrees even help you become a police officer. It's not needed, but it is an asset if you want to become a police officer to have some kind of degree. When I was younger, I got accepted into Winnipeg, University of Winnipeg and the University of Manitoba. I was going to study criminology. I wanted to be a police officer. I still do. But I guess what I was referring to is when people hold the degree over me, like it makes them somehow better than me. I'll admit that you're more knowledgeable in certain areas that you've studied. You know more than me. And you may be smarter than me because of it in those areas. But when it comes to forming an opinion on things going on in the world, you don't need a college degree for that. Sometimes it helps if you have a degree in economics, political science. I'm not downplaying degrees, okay? What I was getting at is I'm tired of people dismissing my ideas and my opinions because, oh, they have a college degree, so what I have to say is worthless and meaningless. Obviously, I'm ignorant and don't know what I'm talking about. I hate people like that. Okay, that's a harsh word. I really dislike people like that, and I hate it when they say things like that. Academia is very, very important in the world that we have today. We wouldn't have the medical advances that we have today. We wouldn't have the cures for the diseases that we have today if nobody ever went to school. And I respect those people with those degrees. Even to do a trade like an electrician or a plumber, you still gotta go to school. You gotta go to college for that stuff. There's not many careers that I have like this that'll make you really good money without some kind of degree. Now, there are some degrees that I think are pointless. Don't waste your money, okay? Because you got to pay that back. Bend it into a degree that will return its investment, like becoming a doctor or a lawyer or an electrician or a pilot, or like I've been through flight school, so I do have some secondary education too. Like it's not like I don't have a degree. I just don't have a college degree. But flight school's not cheap. It's like 10 grand just to get your private license. You can't even make it. There's no return on that investment. And it's another like 30 grand to get your commercial license so you can actually make money with it. Then you got to spend the next 2 decades paying that back. So I've rambled on long enough here. I just wanted to clear the air here. I know that I may have misled you guys by not explaining myself fully. If you're in high school right now, you should be planning on going to college if at all possible. But my advice to you is make sure that whatever you spend your money on in college is going to is going to come back to you once you're out of college. Once you're in the real world, there are no safe places. There is nobody to catch you when you fall. If you fall hard, and you got to get yourself back up. Virginia's for lovers. That's their slogan. It's on their sign. Welcome to Virginia. And all you lovers out here. You're too busy loving on each other right now. Wait till my video's done, for crying out loud. We're going through the mountains here. I don't know if these are the Blue Ridge Mountains, but I know my buddy Moses and his wife Colleen live somewhere in Virginia, and I know they live near the Blue Ridge Mountains. I just don't know exactly where those mountains are. It might be these ones. But it's about to get real scenic up in here. Why am I passing you in the left lane? Why are you going slow in the left lane up a hill? Why am I passing anybody in a car up a hill? I don't get it. Coffee break time. We've been driving 6 hours, just over 6 hours. We got a long way to go yet. We're gonna go right to the end of our 11 hours today. I'm pretty sure. I'm feeling good because I had that nap this morning after I unloaded, right? So I'm just good to go, wide awake. I'm just gonna make double sure and go get myself another coffee here. I'm at the Petro. What exit was this at? Virginia, I-81. It's not a Petro Canada. It's a Petro stopping center. different companies. Actually, I don't know if they own each other, both sides of the border. I'm pretty sure they're two separate companies. There's Petrol Canada in Canada and Petrol Stopping Centers in the States. Somebody let me know if they're the same company. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume that they're two separate companies with almost the same name in two different countries. Anyway, Diesel, you want a coffee too? You want a coffee? Every time I see that little thing there in my screen, it reminds me that I'll be on e-logs in a few months. January 1st, 2016, I am moving on to electronic logs. It's D-Day, and we'll be talking about it almost every day until then, because I'm half and half on it. I explained some of it yesterday or the day before, right? I'm sort of, I don't know. I sort of like old school, writing it down, you know, but if you follow the law, it shouldn't make a difference anyways. I'm just worried about, like I told you, like if I stop somewhere and then halfway through my night or halfway through my reset on my logs, suddenly I gotta move. And if I move, it'll mess up my reset and I gotta start all over again on my 36-hour, 34-hour reset, depending on what's at the border I'm on. I always do 36-hour. And if I have to move, well, it messes it all up and I have to start from zero again. And so I've got to learn more about it before I criticize it too much or glorify it too much. I'm just sort of neutral about it right now. I'm just sort of, I don't like change. I like things to stay the same. We got a good system. Everything's been working good. Why mess with it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I understand with other drivers that may be broke, but why do I gotta pay for other people's mistakes? Right? It's the world we live in. I'm gonna go inside, grab a coffee, and then we're gonna head on down the road. I don't know where we're gonna make it to yet. Probably somewhere in Kentucky. Maybe even Indiana. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, here we go. Oh my, trucks are backed up on the shoulder right up until the freeway. Oh, we're pulling into the rest area here. I am getting close to being out of hours. I'm hoping I can find a parking spot here. Look at this, these guys are parked right out. I wouldn't be this comfortable being this close to the freeway. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Any room for Trucker Josh? I have a weasel, if that helps. Any parking spots for Trucker Josh? Oh, come on. Why is that bobtail in there taking up a whole spot? You can park anywhere, buddy. Anywhere. Wait, I'm supposed to go this way. Trucks, cars with trailers, this way. Alright, come on, come on. Just need one spot, that's all I need. I don't need much. One spot, enough for me and my dog. And my truck. That too. Wow, is it packed. There's like nobody on the freeway. I didn't think there was this much traffic. Makes sense now why there was nobody on the freeway. This guy's taking up 2 spots. He could have taken up less room than that, but okay. I almost feel like parking right in there along the grass. I don't know if I'm allowed to though. With any luck, someone will have just left and opened up a spot for me. That is a handicap spot, and there's a school bus in the handicap spot. Okay. Okay. Alright then. Every spot is taken up. No room here for Trucker Josh. Okay, well, I hope there's another parking area soon, because I'm close to being out of hours. Maybe I can park on the ramp over here. Oh, it looks pretty full, too. Oh, wait, maybe. No, there's no room here. Look at this. This is all packed right up to the eyeballs, too. Can I fit in between here? I wonder if I can fit between this truck here and that truck. Would be tight. That would take some expert parallel parking skills, but I'm gonna give it a shot. parking here, I noticed the ding, the light flashed really bright and then it went out. Missing a headlight, I got a black eye. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna have to worry about that first thing in the morning tomorrow. Remind me, first thing tomorrow morning, I gotta fix that headlight. Oh well, bummer. So we found a place to park. I couldn't fit in that tiny little spot that I was gonna try to. I didn't want to hit anybody in the middle of the night and have to deal with all those angry words and angry thoughts and angry gestures and paperwork and phone calls. It's too late for that stuff, so I didn't want to hit anybody. So I just went to the front of the line and I ended up finding a spot here on the off-ramp or on the on-ramp, whatever, well off the highway. Nothing like on the other side where those people were pretty much on the highway. Here I'm still ways off the highway and I feel safe here. Oh, and I feel tired. We pretty much drove a full day, 10 and 3/4 hours. If I wouldn't have found a spot to park here, I don't think I would have had enough hours to get to the next truck stop or rest area. It's crazy. They really, really need to make more parking for truckers. That's all I can say. More parking. More. Flying J and all you other travel plazas, when you build new truck stops, I noticed that a lot of the new ones are a bit smaller. Let's try to make them bigger. You don't need to make such a big building. We don't even need a Denny's in there. We do need more parking though. More parking is more important than Denny's. My opinion only, my opinion. I would say make the parking lot as big as physically possible. So often I see a truck stop travel plaza, you can tell their land is just huge because you can see they have it all fenced off, or you can just tell it's all part of the same plot of land, right? But they only have developed like 3/4 of it or half of it into parking. Make the whole thing parking. If you think that you need 150 parking spots, make your travel plaza 250 parking spots. Just, the industry's growing and growing and growing, right? So we always need more and more and more parking. So just build big, go big. Go big or go home. You people with all the power, I'm talking to you. Building designers, I know you got the money. Don't tell me you don't got the money. We need more parking. Oh, we could really use some more up in Canada too. I would like to see Pilot Flying J get out into the East Coast, into the Maritimes. I'd love to have some truck stops out there when I go, like on this last trip. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland. I would love to see some Flying J truck stops out that way. And I know they opened up another one near Regina, Saskatchewan. Good job, that one was really needed. I had mentioned that a couple of times over the years and you guys listened. Now you're making money because of me. I should get royalty. That was my idea. I said this place needs a Flying J. What do you know? A couple of years later, Flying J pops up. I'm gonna have to start writing these things down, sending them a bill. You think it would work? Where else do we need a Flying J? Between Calgary and Kamloops needs a Flying J. Kelowna, BC needs a Flying J. The Lower Mainland, west of Abbotsford, BC, Abbotsford West, they need truck stops. Big ones. Big ones. West coast of Canada, all the way on the mainland. There's nothing after Chilliwack, all the way into Vancouver. Nothing. Just a bunch of dinky little gravel parking lots that don't even have any fuel pumps or anything. If we get a Pilot Flying J west of Chilliwack, a massive one, like that's a big populated area, millions and millions of people live there, you're gonna want like 300 parking spaces, 200, like I said before, big, go big or go home. You could also use another Flying J between Winnipeg and Dryden. You got one just after Thunder Bay there, so that's good. You got one in Sioux Falls. No, not Sioux Falls. What's that town called up there? Sault Ste. Marie, Sioux something. Sue me, I got it wrong. Sault Ste. Marie, you got a nice one there. You guys just redid that one. Very good, very good. Sudbury could use one. Pilot Flying J. Definitely. Are you writing this down? Kappas Casing's got a nice one. That's good. Where else could... You know what? How about this? Drivers, where do you think the next Pilot Flying J location should be. Alright, I know that they watch my videos, alright? Give them some suggestions down below in my comment section. I just gave a bunch of my own suggestions. We'll see if it works. Maybe the next Flying J will be in your town. Or along a route that you travel regularly that has no truck stops. Which reminds me, between Sudbury and North Bay, we need a truck stop there too. So North Bay and Sudbury could both use Flying J's. And all of these locations that I listed, I know your business would do well in those locations. I've been rambling on for a very long time. This is like a 5-minute clip already. Wow. All right. Diesel, hey, what are you doing back there? Staying out of trouble? We gotta end the vlog now. Show your face. Show yourself. Show yourself, you coward. Hey. Hey. Okay, he must be like completely sleeping. Oh, he just doesn't want to show himself. So I'll see you tomorrow, anytime after 4 a.m. Central Time. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You can subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single day. It means a lot to me. It actually does help me out a lot. Helps me out a lot. Also, you guys hit the thumbs up button if you did like the video. And if you didn't, if you hit the thumbs up button anyways, it gets you bonus points.